Hello, and welcome to Other Metagames Premier League 7 Week 1. Balanced Hackmons. This game has on the top side SuperSkylake, that's me, and on the bottom side Quantum Tesseract playing for Socialist Sobbles. And I'm playing, of course, for my team, Money McGearness. So, let's look here. And so for me, I am running... Luckily for me, I actually I have advanced knowledge of all my sets because, well, I'm special like that. So I'm running, this is Choice Specs, Mega Ray, with Boom Burst, Draco, Volt Switch, and Extreme Speed, which is pretty solid here. Most people opt to run something to hit Shed with, but I decided, no, I'm actually running Boom Burst, Draco, Magma Storm, Extreme Speed to hit Shed. There we go. So I decide to give up on the pivot move, which is a legit choice. I'm running Mold Breaker, Solgaleo with Spikes, Knockoff, Anchor Shot, and Strength Sap, which can usually get up a spike. And after a spike, that Mega Ray becomes really threatening because nothing can avoid a 2H KO besides Soundproof, Mega Audino, and a few other like niche things. But even things like Assault Vest Dialga cannot survive after Stealth Rock unless they have full health. Even then, it's a roll. I have Poison Heal Giratina with Will-O-Wisp, Spectral Thief, Fog, and U-Turn, which is great for burning things and just annoying bulky mons and defogging away rocks because it just lives a lot of attacks. And though this does give up Core Enforcer, I decided it was worth the trouble because I can still deal with annoying mons that try to summon me with Spectral and Will-O-Wisp, so I decided it was worth it. It was a trade-off, but I went for it. I have Mega Gengar Dazzling with Shell Smash, Judgment, Ice Beam, and Secret Sword, and this is really nice for revenge killing things like any Mega Ray set that hasn't set up any speed boosts, and also just being a late game sweeper. Though I have to watch out to make sure that Imposter is defeated because if I Shell Smash and the Imposter copies it, it can actually KO me with Ice Beam if it wins the speed tie or if it's Choice Scarf. So that also requires a bit of care to use, but it's really nice. I have Mega Diancie with Focus Sash, Boom Burst, Extreme Speed, Heart Swap, and Sunsteel Strike, which is really nice because it can keep setup sweepers such as Regigigas and Poison Heal Arceus under control. None of my other team can handle them and they just lose usually, so this is my final check against setup sweepers. I didn't want to waste momentum by running a Prankster Haze user, so this was an okay bet. And Sunsteel for Shedinja also to hit Imposter on the switch in. This set, sometimes it works, it's definitely a gimmick, so use it as a one-time tech and then don't use it again. And finally we have our trusty Regen Vest Dialga, but I'm running Revelation Dance over Rapid Spin. I'm running Spectral Thief, Core Enforcer, U-Turn, Revelation Dance to hit Normalized Gengar, and so that it can tank, because it can tank a single hit from Mega Diancie and hit it back, and Oko it, as long as it's not running Sash. So there is my team. On his side, he has a Rayquaza Mega, which, looking at his team, probably is some sort of wall breaking set, because he does have the Sceptile, which is his fast mon. It can probably Spore. It might be running, it might be the Soundproof set, which actually it can improve Ray if it's running Boom Burst and Clanging Scales. Soundproof Sceptile can improve Ray and also be self-improved with Dragonium Z. He is probably running Prankster Aegislash and Unaware Zygarde C, or Flashfire Aegislash and Prankster Zygarde C. That could be Magic Bounce too. And that T-Tar could be anything. I would it's either Magic Bounce to counter Gengar, or it's an adaptability wall breaking set, probably. And his Chansey is almost certainly imposter because he needs that for setup check, for a secondary setup check. It's never good to have just like one prankster as your sole setup check because you never know what can happen. So let's begin and see what happens. So QT brings in T-Tar as I bring in Dialga. And I decided to get out of the way. I don't want to get my Assault Vest knocked off. So I let Giratina in because I decide it's the most expendable member of my team. He knocks off Toxic Orb, revealing that it's not adaptability banned. But I decide to Will-O-Wisp, and he decides to stay in, and takes that. So that was good. This instantly revealed his choice specs. And so I bring in Gengar. And he gets out of there, and I decide to Ice Beam just to threaten him because sometimes I do decide to stay in. Just T-Tar takes that easily, but I Secret Sword him, and it's pretty much gone. He decides to Pursuit, but it only takes 26%, and T-Tar dies. So he brings in Sceptile. I bring Solgaleo in to take a Spore. He clicks Judgment. I'm not sure what this type of Judgment is. It's probably like Draco Judgment? Yeah, almost certainly Draco Judgment. I get Spike Up, and I knock off Aegislash's leftovers. Aegislash U-turns out without being able to do much of anything. And Ray is back in. This hurts. I bring in Dialga, which is my safe play. It Boom Burst for 39%. Pretty standard. He gets his Imposter Chansey in on my Dialga, which is annoying. Probably thinking that he can Rapid Spin my Spike. Luckily, I'm not running that. So I get Solgaleo in back, threatening to knock him off. He gets out of the way. I click Knock Off here, I believe. Yes. But we see it Z move Zygarde, which means it's probably Groundium to hit Gengar. I switch in Rayquaza on the Thousand Waves because I know he will click that because he really wants to get rid of the Solgaleo, so that's a free switch for me. He's got to get out of the way, unless he's soundproof, which it turns out he is, so that's really annoying, and I have to take huge Core Enforcer because my Rayquaza is not running any special defense EVs to hit Imposter harder with Boom Burst and get the 2 HKO on it. So that was annoying. He gets a Defog off, getting my Spikes off the field, which really sucks. That not seeing the soundproof was a huge bad misplay for me. If I clicked Draco there, he would have been gone, and things would have been a lot easier. Aegislash is in, and I get mine out of there too, and I decide to bring Gengar in on him to force him out. And again, I foolishly decide to let this get traded off. If I kept this alive, it would have been a lot better. I knew he was probably Prankster when I was checking it, just because of the way he was playing. So that was pretty dumb of me. He has to get out of here because of Anchor Shot. He does. I click Spikes knowing he'll leave. And I bring in Diancie. I don't want, because I expect him to click that, or something like that. I expect him to click a coverage room like Earth Power on me. And he gets out of the way. I Extreme Speed him for 15%. Now here's another place where I screw up. Oh wait, never mind. I let Solgaleo, I make the correct play and bring in Solgaleo. He gets out of the way. I think I try and... Okay, I Strength Sap the Rayquaza, that's fine. Now I bring Dialga in, expecting a Boom Burst. And that's what he goes for, because he knows that it will do a lot of damage no matter what. And if I click Diancie, it dies. So Chansey is back in to get Regenerator. I U-turn out. So then I bring in Solgaleo, that's my Improof. And I bring in Ray, and I was pretty sure he was going to switch out, and I was right. Sceptile is in on Ray. Luckily, I've got Extreme Speed, and Sceptile dies. So that was good. Now he has Ray in. I can bring in Dialga. to improve. And he Magma Storms, which is a good play. This actually negates my Regenerator, which is annoying, but he has to get out of the way, so... Oh, he Dracos. I thought he would get out of the way, so I just had to U-turn. If I had Core Enforcer on him, that would have really hurt. I should have seen that. But now he has to get out of the way because... Well, that Draco does kill Ray even from... He actually gets the lucky speed tie, which is annoying. I was hoping to kill Chansey. It does like 60%, so Chansey would have died. High risk, high reward play. 50-50 pretty much. It was a 50% chance to win. I do get the I get Diancie in there. Kill Zygarde. Now I let this die, which was also a bad idea. I should have brought in Solgaleo, because I needed that to kill his own Mega Ray. So I made a bunch of misplays here. I was feeling like I was winning here still. Well, like 3 turns ago I felt like I was still winning, so now he's just cleaning me up, which sucks. I forget that Dialga is at only like 30% and I let the Secret Sword kill him. I still had a small chance if I switched out into Solgaleo and then switched back in. Not much, but some. I should have knocked off Ray's choice specs either. So all these plays are just hurting me now. So I had a really good play and then I gave it up. And then this dies. So QT takes a well-deserved win for his side, and that's that game. What we learned from this is, interestingly enough, every week someone brought our Mega Rayquaza, and they used Triage or Specs on all their Ray sets. Ray is really good. Ray was really good this week, and people had to play well in order to deal with it, and I was one of the people who did not. So making sure that you keep your checks alive and you're checking the HP, super important. But that's that for this video. See you next time, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/SuperSkylake. And actually that's the final OMPL7 Week 1 game that I'll be recording, so next time you'll be seeing games from Week 2. So there it is.